So this is the Richter scale. The Richter scale was developed in 1935 by Charles F. Richter, which was an American seismologist in physics. It was a mathematical device to compare the size of earthquakes. So right here you see it goes from 0 to 10, and 0 would be an unnoticed or unfelt earthquake, and 10 would be one that caused permanent damage to structures. And in between you have moderate and strong and small and minor earthquakes. The Richter scale measurements are logarithmic base 10, which means that an earthquake with 9.0 magnitude would be 10 times stronger than an 8.0 earthquake. Because of the logarithmic basis of the scale, each whole number increases in magnitude represents a tenfold increase in measured amplitude. These are the equations used to calculate magnitudes on the Richter scale. And so the second one would be what they use to calculate the body wave, and the third one would be used to calculate the surface wave. And then the one at the top would be what they use to calculate it all together. So as you can see, logarithms are used several times throughout all of them. The Richter scale is not commonly used anymore and has been replaced with the more accurate moment magnitude scale. Some examples of earthquakes would be the Nepal earthquake that happened recently, and it had a 6.3 magnitude. So if you looked on the scale, a 6 is a strong earthquake. And then another one that was a couple of years ago was the Haiti earthquake, which happened in 2010, and it had a 7.0 magnitude. So if you looked on the Richter scale, that would also be categorized as a major earthquake. Another example would be the Chile earthquake of 1960, and its magnitude was a 10.2. And that, you can see on this version of the Richter scale, would be in the permanent damage section. So that was a really high one. And this Richter scale also shows energy releases. So it's a more advanced version of it. But yeah, this was the Richter scale explanation for the project.